local show. It is kind of like a Cars and Coffee in the middle of the evening on a Sunday. It sounds kind of weird, but if you guys are local, you guys have probably heard of the Pony Corral. And I'm going to be giving you guys a review of the tire stickers and whether or not you should buy it for your car. This is unreal. My dad really likes this old Porsche, but damn, that fitment though, really clean. Alright, so right now we're just leaving the Pony Corral. I didn't really vlog too much there, mainly because it's mainly like classic cars. I don't know if you guys are really interested in those, but I think they're pretty cool. If you guys are into classic cars, let me know down below, and for sure next Sunday when it's on, I'll do a more in-depth video if you guys want. But anyways, back to the topic of the video. Should you guys buy tire stickers for your car, and are they worth it? Alright, so I don't really do that, so I hope that's all in frame. So if you guys are new to the channel, this is my Evo 10. This is about like a year and a half of like modification. I've had the car for roughly 2-3 years, around there. But today we're gonna be talking about these tire stickers over here. And honestly, most of them have held on. Most of them have been driven more or less daily for about 2 weeks now. You're probably wondering, okay, Mike, you've had this on for like 2 weeks. You probably don't know a lot about them. You are wrong. I know enough about them to make this video. These are the permanent ones. These are the ones that are lifted. I don't know if you can quite see that, but they are lifted above the tire. So these are stuck onto the tire and they're a little bit like lifted like that much or so. They do give you a rubber cleaner, which is really good if you want to clean these white letters and make them white again. Although, as you can tell, even if you do clean them, which I do have a video, like an install video of this, they do recommend you to clean the whole area here until there's no dirt left on it. For the most part, it did stick. But you see, the car is parked right now, and the glue that they give you isn't quite the greatest, and here's why. So if you guys know anything about tires and how they more or less react on the road and how they work on the road, a tire is essentially made out of rubber. And you put air in the tire, so it inflates and you'd be able to drive it around, right? Long story short, that's more or less how it works. What some people don't necessarily realize is when you're driving, your tire profile, your tire does move like that. Up and down, it compresses, it contracts, because it also acts as more or less a suspension around your wheel. So if you were to have, for instance, if I were to put my car on 30 series, it would run completely differently. It would feel different if I ran like a 50, 60, maybe even 70 series tire. With that being said, you can kind of see it here, but the glue that they do give you is essentially crazy glue. And here's why that doesn't work. So crazy glue is really brittle, and that is very bad for something like a tire that moves up and down while you're driving on the road. Obviously, having an Evo, I have had my fair share of pulls, to be honest. I've had my fair share of going around corners. With that being said, these tire stickers could be a little bit unreliable. Because I bought something and they produce something that is essentially made out of cut out rubber that's stuck onto your tire with crazy glue, it doesn't exactly perform the way it should. $150, I would at least expect it to last more than the 2 weeks that I've had it. And they haven't exactly quite lasted that long. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but the A looks a little bit off. It's because it's not the original one. But the A actually flew off my car and is somewhere on a Winnipeg street, which I have no idea where. It's literally useless if you try looking for it because your wheel is spinning and that letter could have flew anywhere in that direction. In high school, I had a graphics class and I stole a fairly big sheet of white vinyl. Now you could just buy a white wrap as well, that would work the same. You just need a white sticker. And what I did was I got double-sided tape and I stuck the sticker on it, and then I traced out and I cut out the exact shape for the A. If you guys want me to make a video on how I exactly did it, I can definitely upload that. If you guys lost a letter and you're looking for a replacement, because TireSticker.com will not sell you individual letters. If you lose one, you have to buy the whole set for all 4 tires. So I didn't just lose the 1A, I also lost the bottom part of the F here, and this actually happened the first day, which I thought was my fault because this is the one wheel that didn't exactly set for an hour, but I did just drive it around the block and it flew off. That could have been my fault. I'm not gonna blame them on that one. Although there is another one, and this is the end. This vinyl is cracking, so I wouldn't recommend just normal sticker vinyl. Unfortunately, that's all I had. From a distance, it does look the same, and I think I did a fairly good job of tracing this for the most part. It's better than nothing, and it's way better than having a missing letter in the middle of a word that should be proper, should be full. The thing is, I just love the way it looks. It looks so good. It adds that extra bit of race car, which I honestly love. I love race cars. So the question is, should you guys buy tire stickers? Please take into consideration everything that I've said, because I've had these. I haven't reviewed the non-permanent ones, but I would highly recommend having 2 sets of rims, one being your dailies and one being your show rims or whatever with tire stickers on. I would recommend that, because if you're looking to daily your car like how I am and you spend $150, it sucks if you lose one letter, then your whole thing looks off. Especially if it's like the L in Falcon, it just fucking, oh shit, maybe you shouldn't lose the L. So if you have that, don't lose the L. In all seriousness, that's my personal opinion on these. Have 2 sets, one that looks absolutely awesome with the tire stickers, the second one being your dailies. And anyways, if you curb them, it's just your stock rims anyways, it's not a huge deal. In their defense, it did make my car, in my opinion, look so cool. I wish I could show you guys some rollers. Maybe I'll put a roller in from later tonight, but I think these look so good. Like I said, it adds another race car vibe. And I do believe the real race cars have these tire letters on them, but I believe they are just a stencil and they're just painted on, so they wouldn't lift off or anything like that. I might try something like that. Speaking of painting, why I didn't go with like the paint pen, I've been asked this a lot ever since I uploaded the video, and the reason why I didn't want to go with the paint pen is I heard if you drive in the rain or if you put tire black or anything like that on your car, you'd have to like re-add it every week. So that's not something I have the time for. It's not something I wanted to go ahead and do and commit to. These work fine the way they are. I do love them. I would probably buy another set, but as I said, I'd have another set with these on, another set without them. I do hope that this little review did help you guys decide on whether or not you're gonna buy them. Now that we finished the first meet tonight, we do have a second meet, which is Unrestricted Empire. I'm sure you guys have heard of them if you guys are local to the Winnipeg area. I'm gonna be taking a couple shots there. Say hi to some of you guys if you guys see me. We're gonna see what's going on over there. Guys, this is literally crazy. Check this out. There's a whole lineup from here all the way going in there to the meet, and this happens every single Sunday. Usually I'd say Winnipeg doesn't really have like an amazing car culture, but Unrestricted Empire definitely brought out the best in Winnipeg's car culture. I don't know if you guys can even see that, but those are all cars over there every single Sunday. So I just got to the meet, and straight up, I just bought these vents off Tanner, and it goes on the rear window just like that. I think they look pretty race car. They look pretty sweet. He just sold them to me for 70 bucks. So first time I bought a car part at a car meet. I love the way these look. Don't know how they work yet on the highway. Apparently it's supposed to vent out the air without opening the window, but I don't know. I really like the way it looks. It looks more race car. What's up, buddy? 4-door Datsun 510. I actually really want to build an old school JDM car. Just need a shop and some space. One beautiful S2K. I've always wanted a 2-door, but never actually bought one. But one day I'm gonna buy a 2-door. So clean. Looks so race car too. Alright, so we're just leaving the meet right now. We're gonna go for a little bit of a cruise. Shout out to Tanner for hooking me up with these vents. But shout out to Tanner for that hookup. So after that little cruise that you guys just saw, We honestly just went to the movie theater and watched Deadpool 2. It was a really good movie. If you guys already saw it, let me know down below. Or if you guys want to go see it, I highly recommend that. It's a really good movie. One thing before we end the video, I just want to warn you guys. Because tonight there was like a motorcyclist. I don't know the guy personally, or I don't know the guy at all. Long story short, he ran away from the police and he hid inside the car meet. And he tried getting away, he tried blending in, kind of like that scene in Too Fast, Too Furious when there's a bunch of modified cars. And then, anyways, he tried to pull something like that, but he still got caught, and now his motorcycle is impounded, probably getting jail time, and he can be fined up to $10,000. So just another warning for you guys. I don't want to see you guys getting pulled over. That's the last thing I ever want to see, and I don't want to see anyone getting fined that much. Trust me, I know. I've been pulled over more or less in the same kind of shoes. I've been pulled over for street racing. It sucks. Anyways, that's just something I wanted to warn you guys about. Cars are fun, but just don't take it out of hand. Don't overdo it, because things can get really messy really quick. That's basically it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and join the Annie Perfect Society. Peace out, and make it happen.